very techno. I'll put a link in the description box down below if you want to hear the rest of it, but I'm digging this song. Hey my kittens, Kenzie K here, and welcome to Foundation Talk Tuesday. It is finally the day of all days. So the foundation that I have on today, I will be doing check-ins, and you'll get to see how it wears and applies throughout the day, how it blends in with the rest of the products that I have on my face. So thanks so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and thanks so much for watching. Alright, so I've already washed, moisturized, and primed my face, and to moisturize I use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and to prime I use the Porefessionals by Benefit. And today we are trying out the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation, and this is in Light Porcelain 010. And it says, this feather light liquid mousse blends flawlessly for a natural looking all day shine control. Silky smooth formula leaves a perfectly matte, baby soft finish. Lightweight texture won't feel heavy or greasy. We will see. Ooh, it is. It's very, very moussey. I was going to say very foamy. Okay, so I am going to try this foundation out on the right side of my face with a brush, and then the left side of my face with the Beauty Blender. Okay, let's just see how much that does. It definitely feels lightweight. Cover a whole lot. I mean, it did say it was lightweight, so it's not supposed to be full coverage. Not even medium coverage. I would definitely say it's light coverage. I mean, you can definitely see my freckles and redness coming through on the side of my face and up here on my cheek as well. Definitely feels like I don't have anything on my face, which is good, but then it kind of emphasizes the texture on my skin. Doesn't really give it that smooth, flawless finish. And I still have a whole bunch left on my palette here, so let's go ahead and do this side of my face, a little bit more on my chin. It does seem to be building, but not a whole lot. Definitely can see my acne popping through. It does feel like it takes a while to blend in as well and just kind of get rid of the brush strokes, even though I'm stippling it on. And now let's go into the Beauty Blender. It is damp. Well, I think that is soaking up like all of the product. Yeah. I know I don't have it blended out all the way on this side, but it's definitely giving me lighter coverage than my right side then with the brush. Basically no coverage at all. And it's very patchy. I wonder if it's because it's a mousse formula and the Beauty Blender is just a little bit damp. But I always try and soak up as much moisture out of the Beauty Blender as possible, but I don't think it's picking up on the viewfinder at all, but I mean there's just blobs and patches here for the Beauty Blender to where it just didn't blend in at all. Where at least this side it is a little bit textured with the brush, but it did blend out a lot better. So let's see if we can save the day here by applying some more of the brush on the other side of my face. Okay, that did help a little bit, but I definitely need to add some more product to this side of my face. And let's try this again. See if it really is actually buildable this time around. See if it doesn't get blotchy or anything. It definitely is emphasizing the dry patches that I have on my skin, which I was hoping it wouldn't do that. It's making it look a lot more drier in those areas. I still have the acne and the redness popping through. Just whatever's on my brush here, I'm just going to blend down on my neck to try and get it to match a little bit better. But from what I can tell on the viewfinder and all my glasses on, it seems like it matches pretty well. I like the color. Hopefully as long as it doesn't oxidize and turn more pink on me, because it is a pink undertone. Hopefully it won't do that later today. But I put on a nice thin layer just because it is a mousse, and I didn't want to put too much on because I feel like it would get too cakey. And I definitely don't want to do that, but I'm just trying to see if this will all blend. And then it's also showing the fine lines that I have in my forehead as well. Emphasizing the lines in my chin and the corners of my nose. And it definitely feels like it has dried down almost all the way, except for maybe like a few parts of my forehead. I don't know if it's drying down to a complete matte finish. I think it's because it's a mousse, but it's turning into more of like a powder. And I don't like powders on my face, especially since I do have really dry skin. I feel like it just emphasizes everything, which is what I'm seeing, and it just doesn't look good towards the end of the day. So it also said that it was supposed to be shine control and natural looking. So we'll see how that looks later throughout the day. I'll do some check-ins with you guys and I'll let you know how it works. But for right now, I am going to put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to take a minute to show you guys, or at least to explain how this contour and blush is starting to blend out on the foundation. It's not looking too great. It's definitely going on a lot lighter than what I'm used to, and it's just kind of streaky and patchy. I did wear this foundation in my previous video, which I will put in the card above here so you can take a look and watch that. And I was having the same issues with some patching and just the powder products not blending too well on top of this foundation. So I was hoping that because I was trying out a new foundation plus new products, that it was just the new products that I was trying and not necessarily the foundation. But I see today that that is what's going on. So let me finish the rest of this out and I'll let you guys know how that blended out, and I'll be right back. Alright, and here is the final look with the rest of my makeup on today. Definitely having some cotton candy, Candyland vibes. And let's see, the time is now 2:30. Well, 2:35, so it's in chicken time. It is 2:30. And this foundation has probably been on for about half an hour now. And it definitely has set down. It definitely has dried down to a powder matte finish. I wouldn't say that it was completely matte just because it is a mousse formula, but it is definitely already emphasizing my forehead lines, my laugh lines, the lines around my nose and my chin as well. So we will see how it holds up and fares throughout the rest of the day, and I'll check in with you guys here in just a little bit. Alright, and check-in time. So right now it is 7:32, so let's say check-in time is 7:30. So the foundation has been on for about 5 hours now, and it has held up pretty well as far as staying matte. It still has that powdery finish. It didn't really dry down matte 100%, I would say, as far as like what I consider a matte foundation. It does transfer. I didn't use any type of setting spray just because I wanted to see how the foundation would last on my skin without anything holding it and setting it in place. I do feel like in certain areas it's a little bit more dewy, so like on my forehead where my fine lines and wrinkles were showing up a lot more, I feel like because it's gotten a little bit more oil up there, it has decreased, which is kind of odd. I do feel like the color oxidized just a tiny bit. It probably doesn't show up in the camera as it does in real life, but as far as I can tell, it's maybe like a shade or two darker than what I'm used to. And I got cat hairs all over my face. But it has worn away kind of in this area where I was kind of, you know, resting my hand and editing and doing other things, and then also around my nose where I was blowing it today. And then my lipstick has come off as well. So let me just zoom you guys in here in a little bit. I'll get you up and close and personal just to kind of see what I'm talking about in those certain areas. Okay, I think this is a lot better. You can definitely see the texture in my skin and in my pores and in my chin here as well. It's kind of rubbed off, and on this side of my face where I kind of was putting my hand and resting it. Definitely on my nose area as well. And then you can definitely see those fine lines and wrinkles in my forehead. I'm trying not to make too much of a face there. Just trying to check it out in the viewfinder. I think you can definitely see it better in this light instead of the bright ring light as well. But back to the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation with the Mousse. I mean, it's okay. I would probably give this product maybe a 4.5 out of 10. It's not the best, it's definitely not the worst. So that, and as always, I will put everything in the description box down below of everything that is on my face today. Like I said, Cotton Candy Central.